Everyone, welcome back to Let's Read Homestuck, kind of our DLC thing where we're back in the Let's Read Homestuck playlist, but we're finishing off some of the things that we kind of either skipped or extra things we want to do in Homestuck. I am here with, I'm Ariah.
This is like the third time that you've ran this intro, motherfucker.
It's different every time.
It's Jay Wilson, and honestly, I am surprised that it only took 3 shots.
You know... Give me a break. Anyways, Complacency of the Learned, or a little excerpt of it that we got from Rose when Dave read it back in pretty early on in Homestuck. We just completely skipped over. It is the only piece of Homestuck content in like the Homestuck that we skipped, other than some of the recaps that we didn't read on camera. Mm-hmm. So yeah, we should read that. But as the title suggests, there's a few other things we're doing today. We're just starting with this, and then after we're done with this, we're going to do the Snapdates. But before that, there's actually another thing that I want to show Jay, which we will get to in just a moment.
That's what most of his channel is, isn't it? You just showing me things and me being like, oh, cool.
All right, do you want to read this? Do you want me to read this?
I really don't care enough about it. You can read it, or I can read it. It's whatever.
Okay, you have no preference at all?
Mm-mm.
I also have no preference.
And it's really not that much reading, so it's not like either of us are missing out that much.
Correct. So what's the plan?
Would you read this in Roxy? Would you read this in a Rose voice, or would you put on like a narration type thing?
I would do a Rose voice.
That's very fair. You have a better Rose voice. Go ahead and run it.
Do I though? But sure.
I mean, honestly, my girl voices in general kind of suck.
Fricklish bothered his beard, as if unkinking a hitch in a long silk windsock. A more pedestrian audience would parse the exhibit as nervous compulsion, behavior to petition contempt among the reasonable. He was, however, not surrounded by the reasonable, but the wise, a distinction in men that would forever be the difference in history's garland of treasured follies. As a matter of fact, his cadre of fellow wizards were all putting similar moves on their beards as well. The practice would evince thoughtfulness, sagacity even, if they didn't do it all the time. Standing in line at the bank, shooing squirrels from bird feeders, few occasions were safe. Zazapan inspected the clue. A single piece of evidence cradled in his coriaceous old man palms. It was a human bone, not striking in the tale. It told alone so much as that told by the thousands, like it, festooning the marshy soil of the mass grave. The grisly expanse bore the texture of a decadent dessert, like one of Smarney's formidable custard trifles, wobbled out on wheels for the holidays, to the dismay of a small nation. "You're certain of this?" asked Friglish. Despite what he was doing with his beard, he was, in fact, immersed in meaningful contemplation. "I'm afraid I am becoming more so with each terrible tick, groused by the gaudy timepiece slung around your neck." In case it wasn't clear, Friglish wore a clock Zazapen didn't care for. It was magic. The massacre of Sears Nelf was not as written, which is a valid kid name.
What the fuck?
What has you convinced in the... What has you convinced it was the hand of our disciples in this blackness? Executus chimed in.
Executus.
I believe Fat-Face stammered, eyes darting with the guilt of a thief in the throes of an unraveling alibi. "I can summon a more pressing line of inquiry?" "No, Smarny. Nobody was in the mood for a sticky bunt loaf just now." Zazapen's ears fell insubstantial to any line of inquiry. I'm telling my kids this was Harry Potter. History-oriented or otherwise. His abstruse contour carved a pondering shape in the fog, carpeting centuries dead. His 11 contemporaries too embraced the muted consternation of their great predicant scholar. Few wizards kept sharper adumbratives on read with them such lucidity, or read them with such lucidity. Jesus Christ. And Zazapan treated men with silence. It was seldom unrepaid by the wise and reasonable alike. It was harrowing to entertain. Zazapan and the Learn's storied complacency of wizards was marked for grander descendants. Disciples hand-picked, vetted by Okite, the bona fide, and tested by Gastrel, the munificent. The 12 sweetest, most studious children a pair of elderly eyes could give their sparkle, not the ragged gutter snipe of harvested by the common obscenity, those vituperative little buggers with hearts to corrupt as dropped bananas brown. With hearts to corrupt as dropped bananas brown. Okay. That these chosen youngsters would turn was not merely unthinkable, but something of a roundhouse to the temporal bones of the upper indifference instance's high chamber of soft-skulled prophets. His wisdom's savage brow pruned further with recount of his many lessons to would-be successors, lessons to advance humanity's elucidation and prosperity, an outcome this bleak trail will now painfully obviated. There were few puzzles the learned could not suspend and dissect in the recondite manifold beneath his extremely expensive pointy hat, daring to pitch his cherished pupils in with the foul melange of history's rogues. The heretofore abstract scourge that built up civilizations with ungodly magic and tore them down with joyful malice would prove an intellectual trespass to make his calcium-deficient bones quake. And more daring yet was the only question that now mattered. Could a bunch of bearded, scraggly old men in preposterous outfits hunt them down? He didn't have an answer. Only a simple observation so blunt and uncharacteristically jejune for the lauded sage, it was breathtaking as in its self-evidency. We're going to need more wands. Wow, think of something better.
I love it so much.
I didn't catch a single word of that.
Like I said, I'm telling my kids that was Harry Potter without context.
What does this mean? This didn't mean anything. This was useless.
Yeah,
right?
We skipped over pretty much nothing. We didn't learn anything off that.
Yeah, the way people were talking, I thought it was going to be like a reference to cherubs or something.
Nope, not even a little bit.
No, that was just bullshit, but I love it.
All right, so what are we moving on
I don't
to?
understand what the story is describing, but great.
Yeah, exactly. We're not supposed to,
so now I want you to go to the Homestuck collection, like home, which is just the top left link on the page. And in the first little section under Begin Adventure, there's Squiddles Sing Along.
Oh God.
Have you listened to the Squiddles album at all?
Do I want to know? No, I haven't.
Okay. This is the characters we could have gotten if Hussie decided to write the 48 player session of Spurb with Squiddles.
Do you want me to click this?
Yeah, go ahead. Go for it. This is great. I watched this already, but Jay has not.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So this is the first song on the Squiddles album as well. Playing.
I need to fucking mix this lower. Alright, now I can hear you again. What the fuck? With the Billy Belly suit driver.
Tangle bodies, that's why we tangle bodies.
To tangle buddies. SS friendship. Damn, the Squiddles aren't messing around.
We could have gotten a Spurb session with these guys.
I'm very glad we didn't, to be honest with you.
These guys are also like, if you actually listen to the song, it's the opposite of the Midnight Crew.
I love it. Oh my God.
With literally early to rise, early to bed as a line.
I love it.
Early to rise, early to bed. Yeah,
what the fuck was that glitch? Get down with the crew. Puppet show. I can't see the red curtains without thinking about Lord English, I'm sorry. You know what I'm thinking? Tangle. What the f- Oh, I'm so uncomfortable. I'm so uncomfortable. School. That's cheating, guys.
I love this flash.
What the fuck, dude? What kind of anime are
I hope somebody either made or will make a fan comic with 48 Squiddles.
I hate this. Grandpa Squiddle. What the fuck?
Yeah, it was the Squiddles sing-along flash.
I'm uncomfortable, and I kind of want to go look at the Snapdates now.
Yeah, let's go for the Snapdates.
Jesus Christ. I'm so glad we didn't have to read another thing of Homestuck, and it was just Squiddles.
Oh my gosh.
That sounds hilarious and awful all at the same time, you know?
Yeah. So I believe the first section is the credits.
Mm-hmm.
Plus the credits added a few more. Yeah, we saw those and a couple more that were in the credits that aren't here.
Mm-hmm.
So the first ones that we need to see for the first time is the 1031 section.
So click this and then...
So this was Halloween 2016. These are no longer canon. So the credits are canon, but this Snapchat forward are not canon since the epilogues came out.
Okay, so this is kind of just for fun.
So you can, yeah. Yeah, but it's official Homestuck content that came out on the Homestuck Snapchat in the years between the end of the comic and the epilogues.
I still can't believe that we got started with Homestuck around... It's so weird to me.
Yeah, it's almost been 2 years.
It's wild. Alright, so this is just the sky. April 2009 was...
So it's clearly Halloween time, right?
Was a good time for old Earth to stop making
1031.
movies. Oh god, is that an Avatar reference?
Yeah, it's an Avatar reference.
Oh my god. You know, recently No Way Home beat out Avatar.
Oh, nice.
Oh my god, look at them.
We got we got
The
a troll
Condis.
dressed as Lord English.
Recondis.
And the Condis, yeah, Lord English and the Condis, and then
Beck.
a Carpathian dressed as Beck Noir.
I love it.
That's so funny.
It's so good. Carcat's problematic.
Amazing.
Nobody tell him.
Spodge, Carcat in the back.
Dude, look, it's Dirk and Dave and Carcat in the background. Like, what the fuck?
Oh my gosh, Dirk and Dave as those two characters.
It's a Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff, yeah. And then Tavro's Sprite is vibing over here with, fuck, what are their names? It's Rose Sprite, right? Or am I crazy?
That's Jaspro's Sprite.
Jaspro's Sprite, yeah.
Jaspro's Sprite, yeah.
God, and I love it.
Such fun, though a touch ghoulish.
It's just Ghostbusters, but they're chasing after Nana Sprite.
Nana Sprite. Who you gonna call?
Ghostbusters.
Oh boy.
Hope you have a happy Halloween, Jake.
Was Jake also Lord English for Halloween, or is this Gamzee doing it?
I don't know. It does look like Jake is Lord English in the background. Costume contest.
Oh my gosh, that gator is Dave Strider.
I love it so much. Look at it.
Good Dave Strider.
And that one's John, and that's somebody trying to be Jade. That's so cool.
Yeah, it's a troll trying to be Jade, and yeah, that John is a Carapacian. That's amazing.
I love it. Oh, look at the pumpkins. What pumpkin?
What pumpkin? With various symbols on them. It's Halloween. Aw.
I love it. And look, there's a Ariah right down there.
Is that? Yeah, I don't know.
It looks like Ariah.
Probably.
Posing as
Posing as a teen because shit just got real spooky.
who you gonna call? Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff, baby.
Oh my gosh! Wait, that human is I think it's Porum, right?
Yeah.
Oh boy, and then we've moved on to 11/11/2016.
Nice. Yeah, this is going really fast.
Yeah. As a title, it is a bit ostentatious, but really the board insisted. Jane Carter, chief executive. Oh yeah, Janie. I'm sure you just hate it. You just hate it, really. Really had to bug you and twist your arms to give you a gold name tag. It says you're the big boss, honcho of a dead Batterwitch corporate. They go for smash grab. Cute.
I love it.
Congratulations, my dear Jane. I'm sure your thorough usurpation of our conquered foe must taste nearly as sweet as the products of your humming ovens. Give me, Jane.
Goodness, well, speaking of tasting, do I spy a dinner engagement to which I was not extended an invitation?
Janie, if you wanted to turn this into a trio, all you had to do is say so.
Wonk.
Indeed, no need for you to pout. Come along and join us.
Well, if you insist, I suppose this is my day for being easily convinced.
OMG. Want us to order you anything? Oh my god.
There's no need. I've just engaged the corporate transportalizer. I should be arriving before this message does. Whew.
Warning, destination hijack detected.
Oh my god, wait.
Janie, no, you got hacked.
Hacked? Whatever do you mean? If some sort of jape, I must say I find it rather mean-spirited. Where the dickens am I?
Oh my god. Jane, you are our dearest charm, and we would never be so cruel. Roxy's suggestion was genuine. It sounds as though your transportalizer's terminus was rerouted.
I'm sure I don't know how that could have happened. All of our cracker core technology was scrubbed clean by our chief engineer. And I'm further certain that this cannot be a caricature of me, can it? Down with the buck tooth. Horny, yes.
Jeez.
I love it.
I know you're right. Find a place to hide. We'll come on your rescue.
Oh
Oh my god. Okay, now 11:18. We got Clover. Horseshoe balloon pot of gold. That'd be sexy.
Get back to work,
boy.
you lousy
Back to
creep,
work.
and keep your flop house of peepers to yourself, or you'll be keeping them in a jar.
Jeez.
Look, it's Miss Pate.
It's Miss Payne.
Alright, you mooks.
I love Miss Payne.
Report it and keep the horned up horsing around to a minimum. If I see 1 inch of green fabric, tease playfully aside to reveal more green fabric, so help me there. That ought to be ought to remind them who's in charge of this crummy outfit. Wait, so who's talking now? I'm confused.
Same person.
Oh.
This is just...
The jerk with the needles tells you construction on the new felt manor is continuing. You remind him that you know because you're inside, and that it's not called that. Oh, just beautiful. There's more on slow-mo works over peer-to-peer social media. You don't really know or care what the back half of that sentence means, though. You close this message immediately. Why are they bullying frogs? No, they're betting on frogs.
Frog betting. I love it.
Well, seems like the only mug in this outfit with half a brain managed to stumble across some new territory. Time to go work and making it yours.
Wait a second.
Wait, what?
Is that supposed to be the Juju?
I was about to say that's not the Juju. The Juju doesn't have the entire house. Does it?
No, the house Juju that the kids got sucked into after Caliborn's masterpiece, and they were taken to the Lord English fight, and also the one that John put his arm into to get the retcon powers, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. It was a white house.
Thankfully, this isn't going to mean anything for the future. At least none of this is canon.
Yeah, it's not canon, but
Oh, the Carapacians. Do you want to read?
all right. This is 12:02 now. First confidential meeting of Creator Simultaneity Jubilee Carapace Kingdom Division Committee weeks ago. Top Carapacian scientists have been hard at work on a delightful surprise for our creators.
Wait. So they're setting something up.
Yeah.
Moon.
Home, moon, debris containment field, lunar scafing engine. Oh. We hope you enjoy the show. Are they trying to create Earth-sees moon?
I don't know. Somniformation.
They're making it crescent. Oh, may a convivial creator simultaneity Jubilee be saved by all. Oh. Ooh, Terezi. Wanna be Terezi? No, this isn't Terezi.
No, I think that's Jane.
This is Jane. Yeah, never mind. I saw space.
Yeah.
And then I saw the
color.
tealish texture.
Yeah. Am I on the moon? Did someone transportalize me to the moon? This seems a rather thin jape, and it could be an intriguing mystery. Alright, you mugs,
Alright, Mugs, this looks like a good spot. It's the same as the beginning.
Oh,
Hey,
gotcha.
Mugs, this looks like a good spot. Zenny just got carving out a nice fat piece of action with the action and quit horsing around in there. Bunch of lousy, good plush Nimrods. The struggle buggy ain't no dance hall. Janie, honey, I really can't go into all the mysterious deets right now. I'm flying through space and must concentrate. Sorry.
No, Jane's on the moon. The carapace people are about to turn into a crescent.
Yeah.
That's why they're freaking out.
Yeah.
No apologies necessary, dear. Now that the initial shock is subsided, I'd rather think I'm capable of piecing this puzzle together on my own steam. Somna Formation Calibration Facility. Established 5,000 NG. Unestablished 5,000 NG.
Oh, okay.
What the fuck?
Goddamn lousy stupid mooks can't keep their feet to themselves for 5 lousy minutes. You swear to God.
I think I'm capable of solving this one on my own, dear. This isn't the first assassination attempt I've weathered.
Debris containment field engaged.
Yeah.
Jane, are you right, love? Roxy suggested some sort of impenetrable shroud has surrounded your current lunar whereabouts. Should I assume from your tone that you suspect foul play?
Oh yes, I think that's safe to assume.
To assume. It's like the British.
Who? Assume. Who? But there's nothing to be concerned about, my dears. I have the situation well in hand. Some strapping, well-dressed gentlemen have all volunteered their assistance.
Those are... Okay.
And look who else I found!
Yes.
Would you believe this disobedient ruffian tried to compel these gentlemen to attack me? I suppose the fault lies with whoever left him off the leash, but he's back where he belongs now. Wait, does that mean that Jack Noir would just put on a fucking leash?
I guess so.
I'm putting this
Great. I love
charming little imp in charge of my social media management for now. Seems some things have slipped unnoticed, dearies, not the least of which is the imminent destruction of the moon. Honestly, we haven't been very good gods to the people we made, have we? They clearly need some divine supervision. Points. Get in the oven. Wait, this didn't end up very well whenever the last person in history told someone to get into an oven.
Oof. Ouch.
Moving on. Wait. So these were early signs that Jane was a bad person.
Yeah. This was immediately in 2016.
Yep. See you in a week. Hoo-hoo!
Lunar escaping ray.
What the... Oh, fuck.
It seems two of our creators were near the moon investigating our surprise for the simultaneity jubilee. Fortunately, they weren't hurt. A convivial creator simultaneity jubilee to them all and into all. Okay.
Happy holiday.
Interesting.
Happy holiday.
Happy with an E, weird A.
Hold a day.
Hold a day.
I love it.
Nice.
I love how there's a tree on top of the tree.
Oh. And that's it. Last one is the Hiveswap trailer
Oh, whack.
that Hussie put on Snapchat.
Hive swap go. Brr. We vibing out here.
I am very excited for Hiveswap when we get to that.
Definitely. Anyway, I think that's everything.
Well, yeah, that was it. I'm surprised. I thought that would be a little longer than that.
No, I didn't think it'd be. I went and saw... I didn't look at the images themselves, but I did look at, like, how many images there were. And there weren't that many.
Well, that was fun. That was a cool little thing.
Yeah, I enjoyed that a bit.
The rest of the Homestuck stuff we wanted to do done. So now that this and the epilogues are done, then Homestuck-wise, that's it for a little while.
Yeah, it's gonna be a bit before we come back.
Yeah, we're gonna do a couple other things. We are gonna do a Deltarune series, and then we're gonna do a Danganronpa 2 series. Finish that up. And then at that point, that's probably a safe place to assume we'll be doing Friend Sim, although we can't guarantee it. But probably a safe place to say we're going to do Friend Sim.
Definitely.
After DR2's done. Of course, no idea how long breaks in between series are going to be, if they exist or what, but we'll figure it out. Playing it by ear.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
In any case, that was pretty fun.
That was very fun.
I enjoyed this a lot. This nice little DLC thing. Wait, no, there's one more DLC content we're doing. I forgot.
There is?
One more we're doing. The details are not exactly set in stone yet, but at some point around 413, we're finishing up the Paradox.
Oh, okay, yeah, there was that.
Yeah, because we got most of them done in that live stream, but there's a couple that we didn't finish, so we're going to go through those. And then that's all of the Homestuck stuff until Friend Sim.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, that was pretty cool. So, anything to say about this?
That was very pog. I enjoyed all the extra content that we got. I think it was really funny watching the Carapacians blow up the moon. I kind of wish it was canon.
The Carapacians trying to assassinate Jane by destroying the moon.
Honestly, I wish they'd succeeded, you know?
I know, right? I mean, like, while it's not canon, like, there's no reason it shouldn't be canon. Like, that could totally have happened in the 7 years or the 5 years or whatever
exactly.
time.
Like, that didn't change anything.
Yeah, like, could totally have happened within the 5 years of the epilogues, and then before everyone got depressed and stuff. Like, yeah, hell yeah.
Anyways, I think that's everything we have to add on that. I don't really have anything like crazy big to talk about.
Sounds good. All right. In that case, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like, I'd really appreciate it. And subscribe so you know when these episodes come out in the future. And make sure you join our Discord. There's a lovely community there. We've also got a Twitter that Jay runs and a TikTok that I run. And also, when is this episode coming out? Let me see.
Don't forget to shout out the podcast, Jesus.
Oh, yeah, the podcast.
We got a podcast.
And we also have a podcast that we do weekly on Mondays currently, and that's been pretty fun. And we have sometimes we have guests on there, sometimes we don't. Most of the time we don't, of course. But it's a lovely place to just go listen. It's available on our second channel, our podcast.
If you got nothing else going on in your life, check it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the link's in the description. It's also on all the major platforms. It's on Spotify. It's on Apple Podcasts. It's on Google Podcasts. It's on Amazon Music. It's on Stitcher. It's on Red Circle, and it's on. I'm missing one.
Yeah.
Radio Public.
It's on everything, pretty much. Not everything, but
yeah. All the main ones people do. Yeah. But yeah, it's also on YouTube. If you
rate us 5 stars on Apple Podcasts,
and also, on Apple Podcasts and on Spotify. Rate us 5 stars.
Yeah, I forgot we can do that on Spotify. You just have to be on mobile for it to work.
Yeah, have to be on mobile. But that's okay. Also, as of recently, we announced a Patreon that's specifically mostly for the podcast. We've got 2 tiers. There's just the $1 tier, which is just thank you so much if you want to give us your money. Obviously, no need to. We just figured we'd create it mostly for the podcast stuff. And there's the $5 tier that gets you an episode of the podcast early. Because they're every week, right? So you get them a week in advance if you pledge the $5 to Patreon. And also, regardless of what tier you're in, if you're a Patreon of ours, you'll be shouted out at the end of every podcast episode that comes out while you're an active Patreon. So yeah, no pressure to donate or anything. It's just something that we have up now that is pretty cool, and I'm excited about. So, anyways. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.
Have a great day, night, whatever time it is for you. We'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye!
Bye!
Why did I do, like, a weird, like, 2016 YouTube outro like that? Bye! Fuck me. See you in the next